Hey guys, what's up? My name's Doubtfull or Jordan. I'm a high elo challenger, whatever, Rek'Sai enthusiast. And here I'm going to make a video here today to show you guys how I play Rek'Sai in like Diamond plus elo. This is actually a Masters game. I think I'm 100 LP Masters. In here, this is Jax versus Rek'Sai. I picked Rek'Sai because, let me pause on here. I think I had last picked this game, and we have an AP mid, so AD jungle's fine, and we have a really good initiator and Malphite to start fights and stuff. So that's always really good for Rek'Sai. That's what makes my team like a really good pick for Rek'Sai. And as far as their team goes, Rek'Sai is pretty good into Jax, very good into Gangplank in my opinion. It's very easy to gank Gangplank, especially with certain laners. Malphite makes him extremely easy to gank. Rek'Sai is very good against Pantheon in my opinion, and also a mobile carry Rek'Sai is always good against. So that's why I picked Rek'Sai. This game I took Aftershock. I virtually always take Aftershock now. I know a lot of people are still taking Electrocute. I really want to emphasize, I don't want to go too much into it because it honestly, I probably need to make my own video or topic about this, but Aftershock is just so insanely broken on Rek'Sai. I can't recommend it enough. It is literally OP. And I know that a lot of people know about the Pandaren build, the Infinity crit build. I personally think that one's kind of troll, but that is kind of what inspired me to work more. Seeing how much success Pandaren had with that, it sort of inspired me to focus more on this Aftershock build, and I've had tons and tons of success with it. I play it with like a 60% win rate in high challenger on my main account. On this account, I think I have a 69% win rate. If you discount some of my early games of Rek'Sai earlier on in the season, I have like a 75% win rate from like Diamond 3 and up. So it's very effective. Strongly recommend it. That's all I'm going to talk about it for today. I might mention it a couple times in this video, but that's it. Oh, and I also take Sorcery, Water Walking, Celerity secondary because movement speed, getting around the map is extremely important. And that's all, we'll go into that. Alright, so this game, at the start of your game on Rek'Sai, you always want to have your path planned out. So this game, I start bot side frequently, but you always want to... This is unscripted. Okay, so I might do a bit of rambling because that's kind of how my mind works. But anyways, so this game, we have a pretty safe bottom lane with Janna and Jhin. They can farm pretty safely, and they only have a Jax jungle who doesn't have that many gank options, so I don't really need to worry about bot lane too much. I kind of want to focus on top and mid lane, because once we kill Gangplank once, we can just kill him on cooldown with Malphite's R. We definitely always win that 2v2. So it's very easy for me to gank top. That's why I'm going to path this way this game. And also mid lanes should be easy to gank theoretically. Fizz is really easy. Has very good gank follow-up, and Pantheon has to walk. He's a melee champion, so he has to walk up to see us the wave, and he has no mobility, so he's also extremely easy to gank. So that is why I start bot. So you always do your wolves. They're very fast. Blue, wolves, red. You don't need to pot here. Sometimes I do if I feel like I didn't get a very good leash, but I think this one's fine. I path this way because Pantheon, I probably shouldn't point. Can you see my mouse? I don't know. I think you can. So Pantheon has mid pressure here, so I know he's going to walk to the side and ward this, and I don't want them to know where I am. So instead of going my usual route through the river here, I go through here. I'm gonna pause for a second. So I saw, while I was clearing, I was looking at health bars and stuff, and I saw that Malphite's mana bar was low, which means that he's spamming Q, which means that I know Gangplank's going to be low. They're trading a lot. So I know that this is a really free gank, so I just path straight to here. I don't do crab. Sometimes I'll do crab to get more HP for this gank, but I don't do it. I really should have potted. I didn't pot for some reason, but there's no reason for me to go in with less than full HP. Like, it's control, but whatever. So I tunnel through here. That's the long tunnel from there. That's not really a secret tunnel or anything. Everybody should know about that. So I walk straight to him. I'm not going to W until he flashes. Always wait until they flash. They're just going to flash as soon as you get near them. I think he flashes a little bit earlier, but Yeah, so he flashes when I get pretty close. Then from here, it's a free kill. I just flash. And I don't stop to Q him because I know I don't need the damage to do it. Because Qing stops you for a second, so you don't need to do that. I just flash, knock him up, and then I take a step forward so while he's CC'd and while my attack's on cooldown so I can get further up. And then I just E him and he's dead. I have Aftershock active, so the turret damage doesn't kill me or anything, though it kind of got close. I really should have potted before I went for that gank. That was kind of poorly played by me. Skara, that's Skara, but that's irrelevant. Malphite pings for me to help shove the wave, but there's a big wave mid. Fizz has no HP. I feel like I need to go mid, and in this situation, I don't think he really needs me to push this wave. Like, I got the kill. He doesn't have that much gold. Backing right now won't do him that much good. And if I take his XP, it's actually going to hurt his lane more than it helps it, pretty much. It'll kind of like negate the effect of the gank. So I opt not to help him. You might be thinking, well, you should be thinking, hey, you're really low. Maybe you shouldn't be walking into the jungle when you don't know where Jax is. But this game, I know that Jax started top, so I know that I'm okay to walk in here and kill the Scuttle Crab and heal off of that. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm doing this so I can go catch mid wave, I believe. Oh, I know, but then I realized he has TP. I tabbed, saw that he had TP, so I go back towards top side to drop a ward and see if he did his Gromp. He didn't do his Gromp, so I go for that. Full HP again because of my 2 potions and Scuttle Crab, so I actually could gank here if I had the option to. That's one of the... Rek'Sai sustain and clear is just so healthy. Even after losing all that health to turret, I took like 2 or 3 turret shots, you're still full HP. It's Rek'Sai is one of the healthiest clears in the game. Yeah, I think I do Raptors and then Krugs. Yeah, because right now I'm not gonna be ganking mid anytime soon. My Fizz is like kind of losing. He doesn't have his R, he doesn't have Ignite or anything, so yeah, I just make the decision here. I don't really want to gank bot right now. I just make the decision to go for the full clear. Normally I would have based there, but I have 1250 gold, which is kind of awkward. So I just decided to do Krug so I can get the 1300. I think 1300's the optimal buy. Or it's like 1375 is like blue smite, boots, longsword, pink ward. I'm pretty sure. You'd think I would have this stuff memorized after how much I play Rek'Sai, but I actually just sat down and worked it out the other day. I think I have it memorized now, but yeah. Yeah, that's like the god buy. You get the movement speed, the AD, the blue smite. Always go blue smite, by the way. I know a lot of people go red smite. I strongly disagree with that. Sorry, on stream here I was just thinking, oh, this is going pretty well. Bot lane didn't die, and then bot lane immediately gets solo killed. Anyways, always go blue smite. It literally increases your gank potential so much. There's so many ganks that you can do with blue smite that you can't do with red smite, and your dueling potential is always insane, especially if you take Aftershock. You really don't need red smite, in my humble opinion. I know there are a lot of pros. You see a lot of pros. They all go like electrocute and red smite. I honestly think it's bad, but what do I know? Drop a pink there for vision. I really think I should have put it in. I show it on my mouse there, but I think I should have put it in this bush so I could gank mid easier. We spot out Jax here. Drop another ward so we can kind of keep track of him. Break that so he can't use it. Upcoming here, I kind of int a little bit. My Fizz makes a call to go onto this Jax. Jax has a level up on me. They have GP's about to hit 6. Fizz is behind. He doesn't have his ult. This was a really bad call, but I kind of have a bad habit of just like following people's calls sometimes, even when I think that they're bad. So you'll see Fizz pings this, so I just go for it, and it's pretty fucking bad. Really troll play. Like, I immediately am realizing, wow, this is really dumb, but a little bit too late, and I even E'd the wrong person there, but it didn't matter. So we die. I hear Fizz say something, and I immediately mute him because I'm actually going to pause here. Really important. If you ever think somebody's going to be negative, or really that's it. If you think somebody's going to be negative, they're going to be trying to distract you, whatever, immediately mute them. Mute their pings, mute them. This is like a really underrated mechanic. I'm literally going to call it a mechanic in the game. You think it would be really simple that people would just know to mute people, but a lot of people don't mute people, and they let themselves get like really frustrated and annoyed, and it's honestly just so distracting having a person like that on your team. You need to stay focused on the game and just mute people, guys. Seriously, mute them. That's the best thing you can do. I know some people, I don't know, maybe they think, oh, it doesn't bother me, or they feel like they're weak for muting people or something. I don't know. Seriously, just mute. And then I shouldn't have even typed that. I typed bad call. I guess I don't say it was a bad call by him, but I probably shouldn't have even said anything at all. I should have just dropped it. So let's move on from that. So now we lose a lot of momentum from that. You never really want to die. I mean, you never want to die on anybody, but you really don't want to die on Rek'Sai because you're kind of an early game champion, and you want to be able to really threaten the backline and stuff. And you lose so much momentum from that. Fortunately, I didn't lose my Raptors or anything, so it wasn't that bad of a death, all things considered. But I think Fizz lost a lot of XP from it, so this is what really puts him behind this game. And then Pantheon is able to pull off an alt bottom also because he has free lane pressure priority. And I don't think anyone called that possible roam. So Malphite, you might have seen there, Malphite pinged that tri-bush. I'm assuming he means that that's warded, so I go the other way around. And then I know Gangplank still doesn't have his flash because we flashed at the same time and I have a 20-second cooldown on mine. So I walk up. I just need to wait for me to be, I want to be as close as possible. There's like a fine line that I got to play where I'm as close as possible, but I'm out of Gangplank's vision. But Malphite is in our range. So here's the point. He goes up to get the minion or whatever. Blue smite. I don't think blue smite was necessary there, but whatever. So that was a free kill. So top snowballing, that's really good for us. Also, I should mention, I didn't mention this earlier, but it is something to keep in mind. I know you should op.gg before games to kind of gauge people, like what lanes you should be focusing and stuff. I actually know this game that Gangplank is like 500 OP challenger, so I know that he's gonna more than likely going to be like the biggest threat on their team, and he's the one we want to shut down. So that's another reason to focus top this game, among many reasons to go top. That's just more. I don't think anything happens for a little bit this game. I guess we'll just watch, it's fine. So here I see bot lane pushing really hard. They just saw me top, so I'm like, okay, I should go bot. I could base here and get Caulfields, but it's not like a big power spike or anything, and I'm still full HP with 2 pots, so I don't feel the need to base instead, because you lose pressure when you base, obviously. So I go out, we spot Jax, which is you know, good for my team. I get more wards. We know where Jax is at, so Jax feels less likely to gank bot or anything. He can't do anything. He may have been able to like dive bot there if I didn't show, but since he knows I'm right there, he's not going to dive bot, and he just, I don't know, screws off and farms his bot. I wasn't going to give this to Fizz, but he walked up and went for it. I don't think it really helps him that much. He definitely, you would never give an O2 mid laner or whatever he is right now blue buff, but at this point, if I take that from him right there after he E's over, it's not worth how much it's going to tilt him for me to have blue. So even though I would never in a million years choose to give him blue, it's just better not to take it from him there, or he's just going to tilt, and we still need him to win the game. So here they're kind of pushing up, so I walk up to be here for this gank. They kind of back off, so I start to base. I'm thinking, I thought maybe they were basing, but when I see that they're not basing, I walk up here again. It's pretty unlikely that this is warded. It could have been warded though, because Jax was in this area, but I decide to stay. I start channeling my base because I want to see what they're gonna do. Almost goes through, cancel it. Then they engage right here, and this is really important. Thankfully, this guy gets rooted by Jin W, I think, and he's actually under turret. I totally ignore this situation over here with Pantheon going on my carries. I don't care about that. All you want to do on Rek'Sai, especially Aftershock Rek'Sai, is just dive their backline. Always dive their carries. So I completely ignore this. You know, I say, I hope that goes well, and I just jump on their carries. So I'm on him. I have Aftershock. Whatever, it doesn't do that much damage. Still able to kill him, you know. Don't need Electrocute to kill the carries, by the way. She flashes are dead. Okay. Not really insane mechanics going on there. Just kind of flashing on him when he's under turret and rooted, and E dead, and then jump onto like Birdo again, knock up Q, knock up the Lulu, and I just ulted her when I thought her Q would be up. Like when I was pretty sure my ult was gonna kill her. Fortunately, she flashed before I ulted. That kind of worked out in my favor. Here, I'm thinking about going Tabi, but I decide because they have a lot of damage, like Pantheon and Ignite, Jax does a lot of damage, Gangplank does a lot of damage, and their bot lanes, I think their bot lane's ahead. Kindle Gem's actually better. It's better for tankiness. I think. That's what I'm thinking off the top of my head. So Malphite has R again, so I do Raptors. You always want to do Raptors whenever they're up if possible. Start heading back towards top side. I don't know where Jax is. I'm thinking he might be top side, but I don't actually know. He's super low. Malphite has R. This is like a really obvious gank. I didn't know that Malphite was gonna R right there, so I queued sort of ahead of him. So that missed, but whatever, another big deal. Another free kill. Malphite's still snowballing, Gangplank falling behind. Help him shove this, sort of, not really. Why do I base here, I wonder? Oh yeah, I may get solo killed again. That's pretty feels bad. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm basing there, but anyways, once his E's gone, I just E through here. That's like the max range E, and your thing doesn't show up until you get there, so he didn't know it was there. Pretty clean kill. Jax messed up there. He didn't respect me still being there. I go catch this wave. I kind of want to skip ahead because I feel like nothing happens here. Yeah, I don't think anything happened. I think I was 4-1-2 before. So, by Phage. Black Cleaver. The build, by the way, is Warrior in it. There are like so many different ways you can build Rek'Sai with like 4 different keystones and all these items that are got him, but I think I've narrowed down to the most optimal build is almost always Warrior, Black Cleaver, Guardian Angel, and then from there you can kind of do whatever. I like Titanic's usually pretty good. If they have a bunch of AP, you can build like one of the MR items. Not really, I don't really like building Maw that much, but I like to go Visage or whatever the other one is, Adaptive Home. Another really underrated item on Rek'Sai is Sterak's Gauge. A lot of people think it's kind of bad because it gives you base AD, which doesn't work for any of your scalings, but it just gives you so much HP and durability in team fights, which is what you want. The reason why Rek'Sai is so good is because you can just jump on their backline and you just take their attention for so long. Like you have Aftershock, so you have like whatever that is, like 2 seconds of invincibility. You have your ult, which is another like 2 seconds of invincibility, and then you have GA, which is like 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds of invincibility. I don't know. You just have so many like effectively iframes, where they just have to sit and like try to kill you. I don't know. It's just that's I think what makes Rek'Sai so good. And whenever you jump on their carries, their entire team, well, not their entire team, but a lot of their team is going to be looking at you. They're not going to be doing whatever they were doing, which is probably diving your back line. So like your back line or whatever can do whatever they want while you're taking everyone's attention. Does that make sense? I think that made sense. That one of the most important things about climbing with Rek'Sai is knowing how to team fight, and it's pretty much always dive the back line. So this fight goes pretty well for us because we have all 5 of us top and they have 2 splitting. I blue smite the Varus so I can ult him, kill him. They one-shot Lulu. Yeah, this is just kind of free. Kind of int here actually. Might skip past this. All right, cool. What are we doing? I think I like reviewed this game before I talked over it, but I think I might have skipped past this part. I'm not really sure what's going on anymore. I think I based and bought Tabi maybe? I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting Cleaver now. One of the reasons why this build's so much better than the crit build is because a Cleaver is just an infinitely better power spike than Infinity Edge, And this 2 item, this like 16-minute, the mid game is so important in League of Legends. And if Warrior Infinity Edge is just like, you're, oh my god. Like, this is just much better. If it doesn't sound much better, I don't know what to tell you. But it is significantly better. Like, CDR is really underrated on Rek'Sai, and like long fights, getting multiple 300 true damage ease off, more tunnels off, more knockups, the movement speed that you get from Phage, the HP obviously is huge. Just so good, so good. When you get to this point, you're like really strong, but I think you're at your strongest when you get to GA. Definitely. The Warrior, the Black Cleaver GA power spike is just nuts. So we thinking they might be kind of caught out here, I think. Fizdana doesn't have his R yet. That's why this fight doesn't go better. But it's a 2-for-1. Nothing really to talk about there, I think. I guess I can talk about other stuff like time at why I'm not building that, because I know a lot of people like to go that. Sometimes I do, but I pretty much never do. Sometimes I'm just feeling, I don't really know how to explain it. I guess if I think I'm going to be doing a lot of farming and not as much ganking, and maybe I don't need the HP, but TMAT is 1200 HP, or sorry, a 1200 gold investment, and that's 1200 gold longer away from getting Warrior. And Warrior is like a very huge power spike on Rek'Sai, or on any champion really, if you don't know that. It goes from like 25 attack of Caulfield's to 60 attack, which more than doubles it. Really insane. And so you're putting yourself 1200 gold behind that power spike. You also don't get the blue smite, which is huge. And you also don't get your, like when you do get Warrior, I don't know, you're just like 1200 gold behind on everything. Like that just feels so bad. I don't know how else to explain it. Like being 1200 gold behind Cleaver, it's just not worth it. Even though TMAT does feel good with your clear and stuff, I think 9 times out of 10 it's just not worth it. But that's kind of personal opinion. You can go it sometimes. Like Cleaver does feel really good when you get it, and I wouldn't think less of anyone who build time out every game or something. But did anything happen right now? I kind of zoned out talking about time at. I don't know if I missed something that's worth talking about. They have ocean dragons and stuff. I'm not even trying to contest that at all. Like, you want to contest ocean dragons like really early in the game, but later they're not that important. They're definitely the least important dragon in the mid game and late game. So you don't want to, like, we have no vision. Like, it's not worth actually trying for that. I decided to base for stopwatch here. May have been a bad idea. Oh yeah, I based for stopwatch cloth armor. If I was here sooner, this fight probably would have gone better. It ends up working out anyways, which is pretty fortunate for me. There's like more good stuff in this video to talk about. I don't want to like waste anyone's time and just kind of like ramble on about nothing, but that fight I didn't really do anything, just kind of walk up and kill people. I'm just trying to farm to get to my GA power spike here. I don't know that I probably do not beat gang playing 1v1. Definitely not, no way. Kind of bait his barrel here. Do I proc his? No. I just get wrecked. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So at this point in the game, Malphite's really strong, Fizz is still kind of weak. I'm trying to get GA, and Baron's up. You win games by getting Baron. If you don't know this, you win your game by getting Baron. That's how you always win. So that's sort of on everyone's mind right now, is how can we get Baron? So you usually get it by controlling vision, trying to get a pick or whatever. Sometimes you can rush it. Anyways, here, sorry to divert here, but I kind of hide it out of vision, wait for him to walk up. As soon as he does his E, I R to him, so I'm making use of the time that he's invincible. Lock this guy up, dead. I think we go mid here. I should have played music while this was going on. This feels like very quiet. I think next time I'm gonna play some music. Oh yeah, our AD carry kills himself here, so his like blues up and stuff. It kind of sucks that we're not able to get anything else from that free pick on Jack or free pick on Pantheon. But it's not worth going for that stuff. Like, we're probably stronger, but it's just not worth it. Fizz doesn't have R or mana. There's no point in taking a risk to go for blue. We can just reset. I have GA and stuff. Buy some more pink wards. Alright, I'm pretty sure we get a good fight going on here, which might be worth talking about. Always want to clear your camps. Whenever nothing's going on, you want to be clearing your camps. And whenever something's going on, you want to make sure you're there. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, this is Scar's build was like troll building. He went tier into double frozen wall. Is that what it's called? Frozen heart. And then I don't know. I'm thinking frozen gauntlet would have been infinitely better, but whatever. Not important. We don't have Baron warded right now, which is a little bit scary. I think a fight breaks out right here. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was afraid they were doing Baron, so I kind of walked over that way. But then I saw Jax, so I knew they weren't. Alright, here comes the fight. Jax is like trying to engage. They're like desperation engaging on us. I guess because maybe they saw a Malphite bottom. They thought they could pull off an engage. I don't really know. It was really like disjointed and bad. So they used all of their ults, I think. A lot of them. We get the pick on Pantheon, and then I think we call for Baron, yeah. So I don't think we plan on actually doing this Baron. We just want to start a fight here. But they end up. I know we wanted to go to Baron, but I guess we end up starting a fight anyways. So I go on Lulu there because Fizz went on her. Really, we should have gone on Varus. I don't know why he went on Lulu, but I just did what he did. So as soon as we get those kills, I know we can do Baron. So like as soon as that guy flashes, I don't care anymore. I'm just going for Baron. They're able to catch up and kill him anyways, but it didn't matter. He can't stop our Baron. Shove this wave and then go for it. Man, I need some water. Alright, so now we get Baron. After this, I start building towards Frozen. Not Frozen. Titanic Hydra. Infernal Dragon's up. We take that. Oh yeah, here I get a call, and my team just kind of wins. There's one more good thing to see this game that I think is really important for people to see. The final team fight's pretty good. Stuff isn't really important. All right. This stuff isn't important. We trade 1 for 1. Okay. This is the important stuff. While I wait for it to get to that point, I want to kind of point out that how we won this game. We won this game by playing to our winning conditions, which was winning top, snowballing top, getting our Malphite ahead of this gangplank, keeping the gangplank down. That was sort of one of our win conditions. And then another big thing is we didn't tilt when we had that really bad play with Fizz and Pantheon and Jax, the 2v2. Terrible play, but we just muted the guy. We didn't tilt. We moved on from that, and we were actually losing this game for the majority of it. Like I looked at the overview. It was like we were down by like 2 or 3K for a lot of this game, and that. A lot of people think that Rek'Sai is just like an early game champion, but no, you're really, when you take Aftershock, you are like an early, mid game, and really late. I mean, you really never fall off. I don't know, maybe you fall off at 6 items, but the game never gets to 6 items. So, yeah, This is really bad at the Fizz. He's like trying to hard force for some reason. I don't know what he's thinking. Never do that if you play Fizz. I think he got the Varus's Banshee's Veil. I guess that's good. We don't want Fizz to initiate, really. Not a fight like that where our backlines are way behind and we're like trying to catch up to him. Anyways, Jax is doing God knows what over here. Here is where we get the game-winning team fight, and it's really important here. I'm sitting here. I use Sweeper. Well, first I take Woes. I'm kind of keeping an eye on my team, seeing what's going on. If a fight breaks out, I can get them to them pretty quickly. But anyways, my team's retreating, so I know that really they shouldn't be walking up through here, but they're going to. They have no vision here. I use a Sweeper to make sure. So I just wait for this guy to get up for enough. I wish I could go in slow-mo. But anyways, there, he's really close to me. I can just E onto him. Like when he was over here, it was a little bit too far. When he was back here, too far. But he makes a mistake of walking closer to this ledge here. So he's close enough. I E over, and then do I Q him? Yeah, I Q him to break his Banshee's Veil so I can W him. And then he flashes. So I get the Aegis flash and his Banshee's Veil. And then this puts Jax in a really, really awkward situation. And I try to auto him, but he has E up, so I can't do any damage to him. I'm like trying to R him, and I realize, oh, he's E, I can't R him. So I smite, because now I'm in an awkward position, by the way. That's why I'm trying to get damage on him so I can ult away and get out of this really awkward position I'm in. Yeah, and I don't have after, wow, this is so many buffs and debuffs, Jesus. I don't have Aftershock proc because I wasn't able to knock up Varus because he flashed. But I get the Chilling Smite off on Jax, and then I'm able to ult. And Janna ulted him this way, so I actually get put even further away from their team, which is good. And then we kill Jax. Fizz is able to go back in. Varus walks up, Malphite ults him, and we just win the team fight. So it's important to be mindful of your position in team fights. And always, in team fights, a lot of times you want to use your ult to escape and dodge damage and stuff like that. It wouldn't have been the worst thing if I died there because I had Guardian Angel, but yeah, I mean, that's it. Hopefully you guys are able to pick up some things from this. Hopefully I said something that was useful. This is my first time ever making a video like this, so if you have any advice, I'd love to hear it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Wherever. I'm on Twitter, Reddit, this YouTube comments, and then I also stream. This game was pulled from my stream, Doubtfull, twitch.tv. So yeah, hopefully I'll make some more of these, and let me know what you like to see. Where's the off button?